Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekmac. This is Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky. In the last episode we tackled a fairly tricky... We tackled two 1-star missions at the same time. They weren't as bad as you'd have thought at first. Even so, it wasn't quite enough to get us to Silver Rank, so the next time we go out to Northern Desert, and yes, we will be going back out to Northern Desert, we're going to finally get our hands on that coveted gold rank. But until that point, sure, let's go out there again, back to Quicksand Desert. Welcome to Marowak Dojo. Train yourselves to become better explorers. So when we go through here, we have a selection of mazes of specific Pokemon types. And the thing is that these actually will get These aren't very long mazes, but they're very rough. How rough? Well, I think that... Let's go to the grass maze. Caution! If you enter here, all items in your treasure bag will be lost. Yeah, let's go. So, 1F. That Carnivine was absolutely annihilated by Ace's attack. But that's okay, we don't care about here. We care that Serena's tactic is set incorrectly. So, on floor 1, all the enemies are level 1, and they don't give very good experience. On floor 2, they get elevated to level 10. The enemies are still the same, but now they're a bit more worth our time to take out. Still not the best of times. We really just want to make a beeline for the stairs again. Speaking of which... Okay, now enemies are level 20. And a little bit nicer for our stats. Still not the best experience yield, but it is there. We might as well pick up this Oranberry. I know this is a remix of something, I just can't think of what. Oh yeah, you also can't recruit Pokemon in this place, that's very important to know. 165 doesn't seem like that much, which is why we're still making a beeline for the stairs. It took us to the very bottom to find the stairs, but we did find it in the end. Floor 4, enemies will be now level 25. Carnivine are actually worth quite a bit of experience now, so we want to... Okay, Serena. Darling. You had 2 attacks that probably could have one-shot this guy, and you didn't use either of them. She's poisoned now, and because this is the slight danger of this place, the only way to save her is to either give her an Oranberry or move to the next floor. And the next floor is where things get really problematic. because here the enemy Pokemon are level 35. On the upside, we get 250 experience for taking out a Shroomish and a whopping 356 for defeating Carnivine. So if you've got the right Pokemon types to absolutely flatten anything in your path, it is... yeah. You basically just have your starter Pokemon, you pick whatever it is that your starter Pokemon is good at. Yeah, 356, that's a lot. But they are now actually bulky enough to take a full flamethrower to the face and not care. $356 is pretty decent given how close we are to the next level, so yeah, these can be good experience sinks if you stick around on the final floor. But also, you're kind of a glass cannon by this point. Mind you, this isn't the best experience point average that you can get on these floors. There's type mazes with much better ones. I was just using this one as a sort of demonstration. I don't like that they survive a flamethrower. I guess they're level 35, so it shouldn't be a surprise, it's just moderately concerning. You just hang out in that wall there. The only things that show up on these floors, item-wise. Oh. The only things that show up are orange berries, poke, and escape orbs. So if you need one of those, if you need escape orbs or orange berries, this is a good place to farm for it. Anyhow, the Wind Beast. My first encounter with this, I was absolutely terrified because I didn't know what was stirring. I just knew that I didn't want to be around when that hit caught up with me. The Wind Beast will, if you spend too long on a specific floor, the Wind Beast will stir and slowly get closer and closer. You'd think, okay, maybe this is a super boss, like that. I'm not going to chase you. I'm just making a beeline for the stairs, one-shotting anyone in my path. But yeah, it's to make sure you don't stay on one floor for too long. You do have some time to make a run for it, or maybe use an escape orb if you're feeling like it. But yeah, floor 5 is the end of the grass maze. So each maze only goes up to level 5. They go up to level 35. Ack! You couldn't get through. But one must try and try again in the face of failure. That's how everyone grows up. I'll try harder. I expect you to do the same. We'll all try harder. I'm actually surprised that I didn't get any level ups there. Oh. If we had chased down that shroomish, Serena would have gotten one. Go figure. Anyway, the thing that you do is go straight to these guys, sell everything you collected because it's just gonna get deleted anyway. Drop off all the money at the Dust Skull Bank. And then go back in. There is something you get for completing every maze, so that's something that I'll probably have to do. It's why we've got to go back into the grass maze and do it again. It's nice that they give you that they don't send you in immediately, and they automatically default to no, but I would really like to see a tune-up of this dungeon system. I would like to see what Explorer's DX would be like. The DX actually stands for Deluxe. It's one of those shortcut words that don't quite make sense, but who's going to try and cause trouble over it? You aren't even worth using a move on, mate. And there's Serena's level up. The thing is, even if she gets held up, Misery being able to cut corners means that she's going to be able to catch up immediately, provided she doesn't get distracted by more people. Ta-da! I leveled up! Might as well grab one of these. Another thing I like about DX, the fact that Pokemon will actively chase after items on the floor for you, so you can just focus on getting through the room. I wish that Go the Other Way could do something like that. I think the fact that you actually get to keep your inventory after a defeat means that it would actually be worth camping out on the 5th floor and just letting the Wind Beast take you out. But it would be also nice if we had a Pokemon with the ability to detect where other Pokemon in the floor are. But you know what we are going to do? We're going to explore this entire floor, Wind Beast or no Wind Beast, because as much as it would be nice to have a clear of this, which we are going to need if we want to show off all the things I want to show off, I still don't know whether I'm brave enough to tackle Zero Isle. But as I was saying, I do think that I should at least show off what you get from completing all of the mazes, because it is a dungeon. It is a post-game dungeon. It is a moderately problematic post-game dungeon. But I think it's also a great experience for a great experience source post-game dungeon. And there are recruitable Pokemon in there that you can't get anywhere else. Oh, you rotten! There, you're on fire. Are you happy now? Takedown is not better than Tackle. It's got recoil damage, which is bad. And it's got less PP. This is a game where high PP moves are much better than the usual ones. We have an Oran Berry though, so the poison isn't the end of the world. Of course, we have to keep in mind that we are the person who's gonna get sniped. We're the first person who's gonna get hit, and the dungeon lighting is actually really bad. Yeah, the fact that you can get poisoned on these floors means that there's much better floors to go train on. I just picked this floor because Ekim's fire attacks would be great for melting through all the Pokemon in our way. Anyway, let's get out of here. We've got to show off to Marowak that we can actually clear this. Oh, you've completed it! That's good work, you two. Don't get too comfortable. Train more, become more powerful. I'll try harder. I expect you to do the same. We'll try harder. Let's... Yeah, looking at this, all of the dungeons have their own quirks that make them a bit rough to level grind infinitely in. Also, the thing I forgot to do was go and chat with the Purple Kecleon to ask if he had a Blizzard TM now. He does not. He has interesting moves, but they aren't moves that I need. And now we need to make sure that we don't go into the new dungeon empty of all equipment. Except we aren't going into the new dungeon because... Look at how close we are to capping out our inventory. We only have space for 10 more items. Granted, we had to empty our pockets to go into the training dungeons, but... the point is... I did have a point a moment ago. point is that rather than going to the plot again, the Northern Desert, we go through that one more time because we have jobs ready. Yeah, find Yellow Gummy and rescue Ariados. Now there is one little catch with rescue Ariados, and that's a thing I actually want to go back to Kangaskhan for. We want one radar orb, because remember, this is a sandstorm area. Or at least it could have sandstorms in it. The target rescue Pokemon can take damage over time from sandstorms and the like, so you want to find them ASAP. If it's an area that can have impassable terrain as well, then you might also want to pick up a drought orb. If it's the sort of impassable terrain that you have to have flight. Oh. I went to the wrong place. Still seems like there's nothing here. Just this white sand stretching out in front of us. And quicksand pits. Obviously. Is there something more here? What kinds of secrets are hidden here? It's very faint, but I can still feel it. This place. I know it somehow. But looking out over this, I have to admit Ace is right. There really is nothing here but the desert and the quicksand pits. And aside from those pits, there's nothing. Wait a second. If there's only quicksand, that's the key to the mystery. There's no way forward. Or is there? What do you think? Where should we look, Ekam? What? What did you say? You want us to jump into the quicksand? Are you serious, Ekam? Are you seriously suggesting we should jump in? Okay, I trust you, Ekam. I have faith in you. It's all thanks to you that I've come so far. During our first exploration, I gotta be brave now. If I get scared and fail to leap through at full speed, I'll be smooshed no matter what I do. If I'm doing it, I have to do it without hesitating. Be brave. Be the bravest ever. I didn't pick up any reviver seeds either, so... Ooh, that was a mistake. I was able to go on because you helped me be courageous, Ekam. My feelings haven't changed since then. Let's go for it. Let's jump into that quicksand pit, Ekam. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Ah! I don't know how this works physically, but I'm not going to question it. This is just a game. My backside. Where are we? Is this a cave? We fell through from up there. You were right, Ekam! You were right, there was a secret swirling within the quicksand. Let's move it. It's time to go exploring. Let our Time Gear search begin. I'm probably not going to fool it. Oh yeah, episode time is not good. I wanted to go to the Northern Desert, guys. Because that's where our job requests were. Yep, you're Pupitar. Oh, you recover quick. Right, it's because they have shed skin. It cures bad statuses for them very quickly. Oh. We do have an escape orb. If anything, this might give us unique dialogue. That ended badly. This is much harder than expected. Let's call it a day. Yep, we lost our inventory of one escape orb. That's an absolute travesty. We should get some sleep too. Let's make tomorrow another good day. Good night. Tomorrow we go to the actually correct place. Good morning, Ekam. I'm sorry, we're considering the possible places where time gears are. We haven't done anything truly promising. Search for time gears on your own initiative. Do your best as always. We should go back to Quicksand Cave, Ekam. Let's search Quicksand Cave thoroughly. I want to know if me saying this to them, so we aren't able to tell them, yeah, we found it somewhere. Oh well. I don't think I can attend the Krogunk swap shop without the requisite money, darn it. Which means I have to run off and pick it up. Ooh, we actually don't have enough to get into... If a Blizzard TM does show up, we're kind of up the creek without a paddle. You got lucky, game. But also, why is it that he only buys escape orbs for one Poké? Probably because we can get them so easily from the Marowak Dojo, but still. And I guess, like I was saying, yeah, we're probably good now. Serena is just happy to be here. Krogunk, what do you have in stock? Ooh. Vibra Scarf, Sleep Bow, Zephyr Bow, Sand Scarf. Hoppip. Sphere? May afflict attacking enemies with Frozen. That might be nice for a tank. Protects from sleep status. Oh yeah, we want to get this Mudkip card. I'd say it's pretty rare, treat it with care. Yeah, I'm just going to recycle all the ones that I have the set pieces for. The important point is, next episode we're going to charge our way through Northern Desert, unless I forget, because I am going to take a quick break for morning type things. But yeah, charge our way through the northern desert. In fact, maybe I'll do that off screen because we've already gone through there twice without incident. And after going through for 1-star missions, going through for S rank missions probably isn't that much. But yeah, until next time guys, take care. I'll see you all around.